Welcome back. Today we are going to see what our fuel mileage is on the new truck. We are driving our 2021 Chevy Duramax 3500 and we are going to drive it probably about 150 miles, 200 miles to see what our gas mileage really is. Well, I guess fuel mileage. So let's get it filled up. Since the time we've owned it, the computer's saying we're getting like 12.7, 12.8 miles per gallon. And that's with this cold winter going on and lots of idling and all that sort of stuff. I'm interested to see what it does just out on the freeway and on the highway. Just kind of freeway, highway speeds, not towing. I know towing, we get about 10 on our tow test, which you can watch up above, to see all how we'd like it on the towing. I honestly don't know what fuel mileage we're going to get. I'm hoping to be around 18 to 20. That would be really nice. That's kind of what we've got with the other trucks, but also this doesn't even have 2,000 miles on it yet, so it's barely starting to get broke in. Looking at our trip gauge right now, we're at 1,817 miles. I've reset the computer, but also we'll keep track when we fill back up to see how many miles we went to kind of compare. Now, just for a nice Sunday drive. The first part of this fuel mileage test is just going to be on the freeway. It's about 30 miles of freeway down till we get off and get onto the highway. I have the cruise set at 75 miles per hour and there's no wind or anything like that, so that's nice. There's just a few little hills, but nothing too bad. Right now the truck's running about between 15 and 1600 RPM, so hopefully that's, going to help with the fuel mileage, not getting those RPMs up too much. Something that we're going to be interested to see is our fuel mileage compared to our other diesel trucks, because we've had, is this our fourth or fifth? Fourth, I think. Our original diesel was an 06 Dodge with the 5.9, and going down to Lake Powell and back, mainly highway with a little bit of freeway, was like 24, 25 miles per gallon, I think, right, Kara?
Yeah, our first one actually was really good.
Yeah, that Mega Cab did really, really well. It did have the edge chip on it, so we turned it on the mileage setting, and so maybe that helped some. Our 2015 Ram diesel had the 6.7, and it would get about 23, 24 doing that same trip. Then our 2019 F350 didn't do as well. It had a lot more horsepower and torque, so, I mean, like father-in-law always says, it takes fuel to make horsepower and torque, so you're going to burn a little bit more. It did like 20 to 21, I think. I know you've probably watched other mile per gallon tests online, and a lot of them do like a little 40-mile route, but I thought doing this 100 plus, I mean, it might, who knows, it might be closer to 200. I haven't mapped it out, but it should give us a much more accurate idea of what the fuel mileage is going to be on this thing. And with most diesel trucks, the more you drive them, the better they get, it seems like. Their fuel mileage just kind of climbs up because it takes a while to get them broken in, I guess is the word. But it is a beautiful day for a nice drive. Snowed a little bit last night, not much to say too much about, but enough that it's made the mountains white, and now the sun's coming through and nice blue sky. And the next 50-ish miles are all just going to be highway, about 65 mile per hour. What did the computer say we were getting on the freeway, Kara?
We're getting 17 on the freeway. Granted, we've only been 23 miles so far.
Yeah, and that was at 75 miles per hour.
So maybe now that we are switching now to a 2-lane road, a little bit slower, mileage, hopefully will start to pick up.
Yeah, I mean, and 23 miles on the freeway isn't a whole bunch. I mean, by the time we accelerated up the hill and burnt, it'll just be interesting to see what it equals out at.
So, reading the comments that you guys provide, thank you very much. You tend to call us out on our Utah accent. Yes, we like to shorten words and we don't like to enunciate words very good, but
it'd be very well if you're speaking in non-Utah. But here in Utah, it's very good.
There you go. Example right there.
Yeah. I think my favorite was, I guess I say tail lights instead of tail lights.
Well, they tell you to stop, right?
Yeah, they tell the person behind you to stop, so I guess it works.
So here are some Utah words of the day for you. Camping.
Yeah, we go camping quite a bit.
Or we go riding.
Yep, ride the side by side. It's always good to get out and go riding. Fishing.
Fishing was good.
Yeah, the fishing. So hopefully it doesn't bother you too much with our Utah accents, but it's been interesting to see people picking up on them. While we're cruising down the road here, go ahead and hit that bell, like, subscribe, all those sort of things. It really helps us out, keeps the channel growing, and gives us more opportunities to provide content. Also, comment down below if there's any other tests you would like us to do with this truck, or any other features that you're wondering about that we could make a quick little video about. We are here in Gunnison, Utah at our halfway point. We're just going to swing in and see my brother and his family, and then we will head back. Right now, the computer on the dash is saying 20.3 miles per gallon, which I have a hard time believing, and we'll see when we actually calculate it at the end. But pretty happy with that right now, if that's what we're really getting. Doesn't look like we are going to be 150 miles like I was hoping. If we're at 62.6 right now, it's going to put us right over 120, but still long enough to give us an idea of, you know, what the mile per gallon is.
Yeah, and we've done freeway, we've done highway.
Yeah.
Kind of a variety.
We are hopping back on the highway and heading back to the gas station to see what we get on the way home. As of right now at the halfway point, we're just right at 20 miles per gallon, which is more than I thought we would have. So hopefully it remains that on the way home. Just getting off the freeway now and gonna pull into the Maverick gas station and see what we got. Looking at our computer on the truck, it says 19.7 at a distance of 125.6 as of right now. We had a headwind on the way back. I didn't notice a tailwind on the way down, but you kind of never notice a tailwind, so maybe that helped improve our mileage on the way down. At the halfway point, we were at 20 miles per gallon. So we got a little bit less on the way back, but pretty dang good. We just need to check it off of the real totals at the pump to see how it compares. Just topped off, and we use 6.25 gallons. We use 6.25 gallons, and my calculator at 126 miles gives me 20.16 miles per gallon. That's not too dang bad. I was hoping for 18 to 20, and that's what I got. There was a little bit of a headwind on the way back, and I don't know if we had a tailwind on the way out there or not. I couldn't tell, but overall, really happy with how the truck's done. It didn't do as good as our old Dodge, but it did equal to what our Ford was doing. Hopefully this answers any questions you have about gas mileage that these Chevy Duramaxes or GM Duramaxes are getting. 20 miles per gallon's nothing to shake your head at. That's not doing too dang bad. And if I can get that when we're out driving, I'll take it. Thanks for watching as always. Like, subscribe, all those sort of things that really helps us out. And enjoy your weekend.